Hey, I was thinking, so Trey Wade, I know Trey does a lot of the intangibles for you, the defense and setting screens and stuff. But against Missouri, he's scored 17 and 12. He had the double double last night. What do you think it is about Trey and Mizzou?
Yeah, Trey's also one of those players that just does whatever the team needs him to do. And last night he got started early. I'm pretty sure he had the first 4 points. He started early on the glass, and that was one of his focuses coming in the game is getting some rebounds. We've been joking with him all week about how he doesn't rebound. So one of the focuses coming in the game was for him to get offensive, defensive rebounds. And he came in the game and he put himself into the game early and made an impact in the game from the jump. So he just came in and played really good.
Yeah, I think he was a plus 35 on the court against Missouri the first time, and then plus 27. So whatever that adds up to, I think 62, whatever it is, it's a bunch. When he's able to score with all the other stuff he does, how big a bonus is that for you guys?
It's incredible for us because he's such a great player. Like without the scoring or defending, he's a great talker. He's a great teammate. He's a great ball mover. He's a great hustler. All the small things like that. He's great at doing those. So when he is scoring and rebounding and defending at a high level, it's just so much better for the team.
And I don't know if you've had much chance to look at Tennessee yet. They obviously had a big win last night over Kentucky. And this will be your all's first home game since Auburn. Another huge game. They're ranked and obviously a really good program. Just kind of what's it going to be like being back home for the first time since that Auburn game? Or what are you expecting from the Tennessee matchup?
Tennessee's a really good team. They're really good all over the roster. They have a lot of solid guys, a lot of good guys, and we know it's going to be a good game. They're really good on the offensive side. They're good in transition, good at a lot of stuff. So we just know we have to come in there. We know the fans are going to have our back once again, but we got to come in there with the same energy and intensity that we always do, and we got to be ready to play from the jump.
Okay, I might have a couple more, but I'll turn it back to Mike. Thanks, Jaylin.
Curtis.
Hey, Jaylin, how important was it for you guys to just get right back on the road last night and get a bounce back victory? And what did that do to kind of help you regain the momentum that you had during the streak?
It was really big for us to go and get that W, especially knowing that we all felt like we know we should have won in Alabama. So it was a really big game for us to go there and start back up in the win column, get back going, just get back to where we were. And we want to keep it rolling for real.
And you guys are just a game out of second place in the SEC standings. You're getting ready to play Tennessee and Kentucky, the two teams that are right ahead of you. Just curious what your thoughts are on where you guys stand right now and the opportunities that you still have in the last couple of weeks of the regular season.
Yeah, we're just taking it one game at a time. We're looking at the game that's ahead of us. So yeah, every single game that we play is the biggest game of the year for us. From now on, we got to go in every game, doing what's best for the team, trying to win, and really just trying to get the W. That's what everybody's thinking of. So going in these next couple games, we just got to be locked in as we have been the whole season, just be ready to play.
Nate.
Yeah, Jaylin, I guess they're bringing Fulkerson off the bench now. Just what do you remember about playing him from last year?
I don't really remember that much, but I've seen him play, and he's a really good player. He has a lot of skill for his size, and he's not a traditional just big man inside. He can step out, he can do things like that, put the ball on the ground. But he's a really great player, and I don't really remember much from last year, but I just know he's a really good player.
Do you feel the atmosphere can match what you had against Auburn as far as the intensity the fans are going to have this weekend?
Man, I hope so. I hope everybody comes there and shows the same support they did versus Auburn, and really they're just another teammate for us. They help us on the court. They sometimes they rattle the opposite team, so they help us a lot, and I hope it's the same way.
Thanks.
Hutch.
Jaylin, Toney has been really consistent for y'all this year, but I know the last couple of games haven't been what we're used to seeing. What have you seen out of him, and kind of what's he got to do to get back on track?
One of the things that we've been working on as a team is finishing. I feel like that's something that everybody on the team can get better at, and Dees falls into that category where everybody on the team that one of his main things was finishing at the rim, and Deese always gets a lot of good looks just because he plays hard, he cuts hard, he offensive rebounds. So as soon as he starts finishing those layups that we're used to seeing him finish, he's going to be back to playing good old Deese basketball that everybody's used to seeing him play. So when Deese is playing good, when Deese is playing great basketball, that's when he's running transition, offensive rebound, defensive rebound, playing defense and doing things like that. So we all know we need him. He knows that we need him. And even when he isn't scoring, he's still guarding the best player on their team. If not the best player, he's guarding the second best player. So we all know that we need Deese, and we know that he's going to step up when the time comes.
Scotty.
Yeah, Jaylin, I know you're a guy that, enjoys getting teammates involved with your passing as much as anything else. I'm curious what role you believe maybe you play in some of the team's success from three, because guys, typically seem to shoot it well beyond the arc when you find them.
I don't know. I just try to make the right pass when I have the ball, or not try to do too much, but not be passive. And I feel like I find Stan a lot on the three-point line, and I don't know. Me and him talk about that all the time, how I always find them on skip passes or kick-out passes, whatever it is. But I just try to make the right plays for the team, whatever the team needs. And if that's how it plays out, then I guess that's how it's playing out.
Last thing, Eric mentioned last night that he was really pleased with where the team's mental makeup is right now. I guess just how have you seen that evolve maybe since the struggles about mid-season? And maybe was there a defining moment that kind of changed the team's mental, I guess, approach to things?
Yeah, the team's completely changed. Everybody's happy for everybody's success. We're believing in each other. We're believing in shots that we're taking as a team. We're believing that guy that's guarding the ball is going to get a stop. Like, we believe in each other with everything. So the time when we were 0-3 in the league, in league play, we were kind of down. But we knew we had to make a switch. And really from that switch on, that's when our whole mindset switched. We wanted to be winners. Everybody wants to be winners. We knew that nobody was going to be successful if we weren't successful as a team. So going into every game, everybody's happy for each other. Everybody's leaving it all on the court. Everybody's playing for the guy that's next to them. So when we play like that, that's when we're the best team that we can be, for real.
Alyssa.
Hey, Jaylin, you guys hit the 20-win mark yesterday, and that's the third straight season that Muss has been here that's hit that 20-win mark. You've been a part of two of them, but what does it just say about the program he's building, the way that you guys go about your business with three very different teams with different identities being able to hit that mark?
Yeah, it just shows that Coach Muss is a winner. He's able to teach his players, his teams, whatever you want to say. He's able to teach everybody how to win, and he's going to put us in the right positions to do what we want to do. So from the jump, he teaches us the small things, like smashing down if a guy drives on the right side lane, smash down on the big that helps over. So he just teaches us small things like that, and that correlates over to us winning and us getting these 21 seasons. And he's just a great coach with teaching the small stuff. And I feel like the small stuff is what makes the team so good and makes teams able to go on these win streaks we've been going on. So he's just a good coach, great coach.
Thanks, Jaylin.
Yeah.
Final question, Bob.
Yeah, Jaylin, you mentioned Stanley and how you guys, kind of have a good rapport, I guess. And he seems to have a real sweet spot there on the left side. Just what do you think about him shooting from there in particular, and just what do you thought about the offensive, I guess, surge he's been having here the last few games?
We all knew Stan could score like this. Open gyms during the summer when we scrimmage against each other, there's no coaches in there. We're just playing. Stan shooting from the logo, nothing but net, posting up, nothing but net, doing all that, dunking on everybody. So we all knew that Stan could do this. We just been kind of waiting for him to do it. And Stan's confidence at an all-time high. He's shooting the three at a really good volume, and he's making them. So when Stan wants to shoot the three, we're going to let Stan shoot the three as long as he's making them. So we all believe in Stan's three-pointer. We believe in Stan's post-up game. We believe in Stan in general. And really something that's going, like, that's just cruising by. Stan's defense has gotten really better for the team. Like, his team defense, just individual defense, really, that's been really great for us too. So Stan's just been playing really great basketball overall.
You think it just took him a while to get comfortable with everybody, being a new guy?
I feel like that's for the whole team. Like, we're getting used to playing with each other. We're getting used to, like, I'm getting used to Stan shooting those catch and shoot threes on the skip pass. Like, we know Stan likes it in a certain area of the post. It's just the team getting used to playing with each other, and we're confident or comfortable with each other and confident in each other. So I feel like that's just a team just showing that we're confident in each other and comfortable with each other.
How was that Shakespeare's last night on the team plane? The pizza.
Oh, I didn't get none.
What happened? Did somebody else take it?
We get pizza after every game, so I don't know. I just couldn't eat last
Football
night.
might be over this season, but basketball is in full steam for both pros and college hoops. For all the latest odds, totals, player performance props, to where the next fired coach is going to land, BetOnline is the #1 spot for all your sports betting needs. Head over to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Use our promo code BELIEVE to get started. That's promo code BLEAV. And it's not just basketball. BetOnline is your source for hockey, boxing, and UFC odds, right to the Olympic coverage is the best in the business. From sports right down to your favorite Vegas casino games, BetOnline is your #1 online wagering destination. BetOnline, the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports and play your favorite games. BetOnline, where the game starts.